Good morning. Welcome to the Wake Up Flow. Today we're going to take a look at a very, very old set, dates back some 800 years, called the 8 brocades or the 8 silken brocades. There are many, many interpretations of this in the different lineages of Qigong. We're going to do a fairly simplified version this morning. There is a more, I would say, rigorous version of it that we will do as we continue our study of the Shaolin tradition's interpretation of the 8 brocades. This set is another one like the 12 rivers from Long White Cloud that is focused on the organ meridian systems. It's 8 movements, fairly simple and very breath oriented, and one that has been around just forever and ever and ever. So let's warm up a little bit first. Let's take the fingers out nice and wide, flexing those fingers, and just wiggle the fingers around. Palms facing forward. And as we go through a little bit of joint rotation work, let's begin to deepen out the breathing. Breathing in through the nose if you're able, and then taking the out breath through either the mouth or the nose. Let's turn the palms down. And then up. Widen out the arms. Bring the arms back in, and let's interlock the fingers and begin to rotate around the wrists. This little sequence here is a good one to get up and do a couple times during the day. If you sit at a desk and work at a computer, just kind of go through the upper body part of it so that we can get on with our forms. And let's turn the direction around. And tuck the elbows into your sides, and let's spiral around the elbows. Hands either open or in loose fists. And again, changing direction. Let's get both ways going. And for the last little bit of joint work, we're going to add the breath. So, take one hand, lifting up in the front, breathing in. Spiral the hand at the top. Breathe out as you press down and back. Letting the body follow the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the arm as close into the body as is comfortable. If there's any pain in the shoulder, take it out a little wider. Breathing in as we rise, and breathing out as the hand descends. One more time on this side. Let's take it over to the other side. Breathing in, spiraling at the top, breathing out as we press down in the back. We're going to finish the set today with a little bit of posture work. There's a section, if you will, of Qigong. It's dedicated to standing work. That tradition is called Zhuang. There are a number of different traditions, most of them tied closely to a more martial art, a more external art. The one that we practice most often is Xinyi Quan, which has both a health aspect and a martial aspect to it. The Zhuang postures are great for just building body alignment, building strength in that body alignment. One more time in the front here. And then let's change the direction. Spiral the hand at the bottom and lift in the back. Coming over the top, pressing down in the front as we breathe out. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, descend. One more time here. And let's take it over to the other side, spiraling the hand to lift in the back. Breathe out as you press down in the front. Couple more. And then just relax back into our neutral Wuji position. Feet about shoulder width apart, knees nice and soft. Upper torso erect. You can imagine your head being pulled up by a string to lengthen the neck. And a little bit of space underneath the arms. We begin with pressing up to the heavens. So breathe in, interlock the fingers. Turn them over at the chest. Breathe out as you press overhead. Breathe in as you rise up onto the balls of your feet and the hands begin to separate. And breathing out, release to the bottom. Let's take a couple more just like that. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And one last one. The next form, drawing the bow. Toe heel out to a little bit wider stance. Hands float up on the sides. Fold one hand in. That one's going to draw the string. Turn to the side. Extend your thumb and forefinger to create an aiming point, holding the bow. On a breath out, dip down a little bit and draw the string back. Breathe in. Sweep your bow hand across. The other hand holds out, take its place. Breathe out, draw the bow. Just grab one more on the other side. To release, unfold your string hand now and let both hands float down as you toe heel back into a neutral position. Breathing in, hands float up in front like you're holding a ball. Spin it, and then both palms turn over and separate. Let's add the breath. Breathing in, the hands come back together and pass each other. Breathing out, separate the palms, pressing high and low, and rise up onto the balls of your feet. Breathing in as the hands transition. Breathing out as we press palms away from each other, separating earth and sky. Let's take one more on each side, top hand changing. And the last one. Recapture the ball as we release, spin it, flatten the palms, let them float out, come back past the body as you look out over a shoulder. Breathing in, hands come to the front, backs of hands meet if you can get them there. Breathing out, hands float back past the body, look out over the other shoulder. Breathing in as the hands come forward. Breathing out, hands past the body, look out over a shoulder. The wise owl who looks behind. One more on each side. Last one. And then let the hands relax back. And we'll do one more of the 8 brocades and then do our postures. Let's toe heel out a little bit wider than hips width. Let the hands slide down the legs as the body dips down. Take a breath in. Look over to one side. Swing the head across. Breathing in as we return to the start. Breathing out, going the other way. Breathing in to reset. Breathing out. And breathing in, breathing out. This is swinging the head and shaking the tail. Last one, out and back. And then as you breathe out, relax back. Keep a little bit outside of hips width. We're going to do our 3 postures. These are called the 3 centers for the lower, middle, and upper dantian, our 3 energy centers. So hands float to the front like you're holding a ball kind of in front of your belly button. The area a little bit below your belly button across the body we call the lower dantian, our energy center. Let the body dip down just a little bit, put some tension in your legs. Upper torso stays erect, nice long neck, tuck your chin. And you can close your eyes and we'll just take 3 or 4 deep breaths in each of the 3 postures. It's called the 3 centers. The standing work seems remarkably simple, but it is almost, just astoundingly effective. You do standing work every day for 30 days, you will notice a difference in your posture, a difference in your balance, and a difference just in how overall strong you feel from doing nothing more than standing still in static postures for 5 to 10 minutes a day for 30 days. On an inhale, breathe in. Let your hands come up to the chest level, front of the heart. Let the elbows sink down and soften the shoulders, fingertips pointing toward each other. We pause here and breathe. On your next inhale, the hands come up overhead, palms facing the crown of your head. Keep the tension in your legs. Check your posture so that your upper torso is still vertical. And we breathe. Upper dantian, this location in the yoga world we call it the crown chakra. use that term in Qigong, but it does map quite well. On your next exhale, let the hands float down very slowly. About halfway down, take another inhale. And then exhaling down the rest of the way, toe heeling back into a neutral stance. Hands return to the neutral wuji, and let's close. Rising overhead, up onto the balls of the feet, turn the palms over, lower the palms, and lower the heels. One more time. Hands separate at the bottom. Breathe in as you toss one overhead. Let your eyes follow it. Breathe out as it traces down the midline of the body. Breathing in, other side. And breathing out. Let that one come down the midline. Hands come together, hand over hand. Put those over the lower belly. Bring your feet in just a little bit. Close your eyes and let's take 3 long, deep breaths. One more deep breath. And as you release that breath, release the hands. Let your gaze come back to the room. Thanks for joining me for the Wake Up Flow. Have a great day. Namaste.